In a previous video, we put the made in the USA Montana 4-in-1 modular drill and driver set to the test. The best part was you loved it as much as we loved it. So much so that you asked us to bring more Montana to the channel. And today, that's what we're going to do. We have the 25-piece Montana brand SXT Deluxe Woodworker set. Here's my thing. As bit sets start to grow in count, does the quality of the bit set diminish? Well, we're gonna find out today and let you know if this is the drill driver accessory kit that you should use. Right after this message from our sponsor, VCG Construction. You wanna help out the channel? Head on over to the merch store. You can get hats, t-shirts, hoodies. Link will be in the description below. All right, we're gonna get through this really quick. I am kind of excited because I'm anticipating a stellar kit. The problem is that we don't even have it unboxed yet. And frankly, like I said, when kit counts start to grow, it seems like quality starts to take a dive. This is product number MB63127. This is the made in the USA, in Montana, SXT Deluxe Woodworker set. There's a couple of key features that make this ideal for woodworkers. It's made for wood and PVC. It includes multiple types of driver bits. It also has that drill and flip system. If you wanted to see a full video on that, you can go over here. We're gonna touch on it a little bit today, but there's some other accessories in here that I am very excited about. It includes 6 brad point drill bits, 1/8 inch, 3/16, 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, 1/2 inch. The drill and drive body with number 8, 7/64 countersink insert, 2 self-centering plug cutters, 5/16 and 3/8, 2 replacement countersinks, a number 6 and a number 10, 3 replacement countersink drill bits, 3 set screws, 7 1-inch driver bits. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Pretty exciting. Let's get it unboxed or unclamshelled or whatever you know what I mean. It's that frustration-free packaging from Montana. You know why it's frustration-free? Because you rip it open, you're like, ah! I got out all my frustrations on this packaging. We have the flip and drive, or their 4-in-1 countersink kit. This thing is super awesome. Best part is you can use it with an impact driver, or you can chuck it into a drill. You're able to pilot and countersink your holes using this side of the system. Okay, you pop it in, you lock it in, you then have to set your fastener in that same hole. You flip it over, lock it in, and you drive your screws. Now, a lot of you will go, I'm a woodworker, I already know that. Yeah, but there's some people that are just getting started, and we want to help them out too. They're looking for a good kit, and this might fill the bill. They just need to know how all this stuff works before they make the purchase. We're just trying to help. So be patient. We're gonna get to the part that might help you in just a minute. In this kit, we have additional pilot bits, and you can see here, there's our additional pilot bits. The good part is they've included additional set screws as well. So if a couple go missing, you have backups. Nothing like having some backups. You're able to easily pop out that driver bit. Okay, let's just say you're not setting number 2 Phillips. Montana securely includes additional driver bits here in a cool little silicone sleeve. But you'll see, you can use Torx. We could use Phillips, Square, Robertson. You pop it in there, and then you're able to tighten it down. That's sweet. That's sweet. You never have to worry about fumbling around with an Allen key or looking for your Allen key. This kit seems to be about convenience. One tool to do both operations, and then no little accessory tools to make the driver or drill bit changes. Convenience. Why is having a system like this very important? The reason is, if you had a different style of countersink system, you might have to have multiple tools to accomplish that task. One to drill and one to set the fastener. This system allows you to use one drill or impact driver to accomplish both tasks. I use this type of system when doing cabinetry install, fixture installs, because I find it much faster. The tool pretty much never leaves my hand. I pilot my hole. I flip it over. Boom, I set my fastener. I never have to put my tool down, pick up another tool. Here's the other thing. That means that you're never misplacing your tools either. The tool's always in your hand. You're not doing the old, where did I set my tool down? This kit includes two other, a number 10 and a number 6 pilot and countersink heads. If you needed to swap out that countersink head, the Allen key that's required is right here on the back. All you do is loosen this up using the included tool, pop this out, pop in the size countersink that you need, tighten it down, and go back to work. The other thing is that maybe you need to set a deeper pilot. Loosen that up, extend out your bit, tighten it down. Perfect. This is a great system. It's fast, it's convenient. I really like it. You really liked it. But let's move on to the other key features of this kit. Next up, we have some brad point drill bits. They look super sharp. And the great part about brad point drill bits is literally that brad point. You're able to precisely place your drill bit on your witness mark or the place that you need to drill your hole. Precisely. Mission critical uses brad point. Here's the question though, is it sharp? Let's find out. We have some cherry stained maple here. This is maple, it is not cherry, even though it's cherry colored. Maple is really, really hard. You can see you're able to precisely place that brad point on your workpiece, on your mark, before you start drilling your hole. The other thing is that you're not gonna have to worry about walking. That is super, look at that hole, is super clean. No tear out whatsoever. That is really nice. One of the key components in this kit that I'm super excited about though are these plug cutters. These are self-centering plug cutters. These things are so sharp. They actually come with guards on them, rubber guards. Look at that. Wow. For you purists, you can chuck it into a drill. You don't necessarily need a drill press. You can use a handheld drill because of the self-centering properties of this bit. Montana actually intended this to be used in an impact driver. I know. Some of your brains are exploding right now. You're like, no way. It's impossible. You're not supposed to do that. You can't do this to me. I know that's what you're thinking. Here's the deal. I want to see how this works. This is the 5/16. Let's start it out on something a little bit easier. Let's cut our first plug in this FJP. And I understand this is not the medium that you'd be cutting plugs out of. We'll move on to something else. We're gonna do a little test run first. Once again, because of the self-centering properties, it doesn't need to be in a press. And you'll see, look at that spring action. That's the problem with non-self-centering plug cutters. What happens is, because you don't have that point, the plug cutter will walk, it'll elongate and make it an oddly shaped plug that doesn't fit correctly. This is pretty cool. There you go. So it did, in fact, cut that tapered plug. Let's try another one. Very repeatable. Wow. That one kind of worked like a charm, because what it did was, once the plug was cut, the spring action popped out the plug for me. The problem is that it sent the plug flying. I can't seem to find it. Let's try the plug cutter in some hardwood. Whew. Per the instructions, you'd get your screwdriver and then you'd pop out your plug. You'd put it in place, you'd sand it down. Let's try the 3/8 plug cutter. That cut beautiful. You see that? Pop out our plug. Pop that in place. And then fill your hole. That cut a nice plug. Although a drill press isn't required, I think that a drill press would benefit you because when cutting those plugs, you're going to get less left to right, side to side motion. You're probably going to get less burning, less heat buildup. So if you have a drill press, maybe use these plug cutters with that drill press, but in a pinch, you'll see it cuts a pretty doggone nice hole. Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy, and you're here in the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, here, and maybe over here. See you later.